Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I am Old Man 102. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Bucks County, PA by TNT Modding on this fine, rainy weather day. It is September 10th in game. It is New Year's Eve as I record this. I slept through 2 days, but before I slept through 2 days, I went in and I turned... where are I? Okay. So I went in and I turned the factories off. So I turned the apiary off. I turned the sawmill off and the straw processing off. I didn't want us to have like $1 million worth of shit to sell before I slept at night. And I'll probably do that again when we sleep through the winter. So I slept through 2 days off camera. I also slowed the greenhouses down a little bit, so we should now be getting 1 crate every 2 days, which will be a little bit more realistic. What I would like to do is sell off what we have. I was hunting, well, I was looking down around this area here. So I think we want to try and pick up 10, 11, and 12. So we're going to need to earn a little bit of cash. So we're going to sell off what we have and see what that brings us. So let's go grab our auto load trailer. I did make one more swipe around with the lawnmower. I didn't get all the grass down. I got a little bit more of the grass down. We don't have quite a full trailer load. I think we got like a 3/4 of a trailer load of silage to sell. But if we sleep 2 more days, it should get us into October 1st, where we'll have some harvesting contracts to do. So some real farming instead of just some factory work. All right, let's grab. You should be on our auto load. You are. Let's go grab... What I want to do, I think, the first run, I think I want to grab just the stuff from the lavender factory, because I want to see if it's going to pay us enough to buy another load of lavender. Then I have a small project planned if we have time this episode. If not, it'll be next episode. Yeah, I even came up around here and cut around these little bit of grass we could scrounge around these fields. Probably could have made one more trip, but that's alright. Alright, I'm going to jump out of cab view for a minute. Okay, let me turn... I was taking some screenshots on the new map, so let me turn that on for a minute. How do I deactivate the right bumper? Right bumper. Okay. So I use the Xbox One control on the PC. I want to see if it's going to be worth just selling these. Now, we are completely out of lavender, so this factory is not going to make anything else. So what do we have? B. Turn that off. Like I said, I think we're going to, I know we're going to have to go up here and make a second trip, but I'm curious to see what just this pays. We don't have much to do this game day anyway. We're going to have to... There's no new contracts, so we're going to have to... once we sell this stuff off, we're going to have to sleep tonight anyway. Or 2 nights to get us to October 1st. Unless we do a small project. We'll see how much cash we get. May not buy any lavender. So I did sleep 2 more nights, and then there should only be 1 crate of each of the products left over at the greenhouses. So we'll check that out as well. So we'll probably end up making a couple trips to some sell points. So I hope everyone is doing well. If you're new to the channel, please check out that subscribe button. It is totally free, doesn't cost you anything, and it will help the channel grow. Throw a comment and a like in there if you feel inclined to do so. Alright, so let us let's come out of cab. See how much we get just from the lavender factory. $71,000. So no, it's not going to be worth buying lavender. Oh, hang on. I forget which ones undid the straps. Right. There we go. Right joystick. Do we have... See, still no veggie, so... It should be getting ready to pop a crate out soon. What do we have? 30, and these are going to all need water. So this is about ready to pop a crate out. So probably this game day. So no, it is definitely not going to be worth buying lavender. So that factory will probably going to be shut down. Unless we make a ton of money on fruits and veggies, then we'll spend that money to buy some lavender. But I want to get us a better seeder as well. So I would love to upgrade our seeder again. So let's grab what we can up the hill. So the lavender factory is not going to be as profitable as I thought it would be. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much money we have after our little adventure. We may buy a little bit of lavender to keep it running. We may turn the lavender water off and just make soap, because we still need to use the wax. Alright, let's grab these. And then let's grab what we can from straw processing. I don't think there's anything more back here. Oh, there is. Let's grab that. Right to auto load. Alright. So let's turn that off. So yeah, there's not much more we can do up here today. Well, this game day. So this factory still has a bunch of wood chips in it. This guy has... we have a little bit of straw. Lavender, like I said, we're out of lavender. So what we may do is we may deactivate the lavender water. If we buy some lavender, we have some wax. So we may buy a little bit of lavender to cover what wax we have. And then this guy should have, we have this, we have all this honey to sell as also. But this guy still has 102,000 liters of clover. And we are going to have to throw some water in our greenhouses at some point. And they're going to need a little bit more liquid fertilizer soon. So let's see what we get from this. I just looked over to see if I put my timer on. I thought I forgot to turn it on. I've done that before. I'm glad it's raining now and not October 1st when we're going to have some harvesting contracts available. I spent a good bit of the day yesterday testing the new 4X map. I got a couple more adjustments I want to make on it today, and I'll probably get it to Dixie for some, so she can break it. So we have some selling to do. We have some small project to do. Maybe some busy work by selling off. Or bringing some water over. Oh my goodness, okay, this was worth it. This may be worth keeping the lavender factory running by buying some. 84,000, okay. And no crates yet. Okay, so we'll have some crates later this game day. So let's head back to the farm. So yeah, so what I think I was going to quit this map when my new 4X map was finished, but I don't want to. I'm having too much fun here, and it's getting a lot of views, so I'm going to keep this one going along with the new 4X map, and not where I wanted to go. Alright, it's our grass field. We can drive through the grass a little bit. It's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to park this puppy back up over here. And we're in the trees. Alright, let's get that taken off. Let's grab these. And we're going to go meet the real estate agent. Over at some new farmlands. Alright. Made some deals with some of the other local farmers, so I think we're going to pick up... Ooh, sip of coffee, look at that. Ah, good stuff. So how much wax? 35,000. So I just want to keep that in mind if we buy some lavender, if we have any money left. We want to pick up 12, which is 67,000. We have 254,000. We're going to grab that. I definitely want 10, which is 39,000. Leaves us 142. This is 34. Let's hold off on 11 for a minute. So what I want to do, this has wheat in it, so we're not going to be able to do anything with this. And I want to convert this one to grass. So basically what I want to do is I want to combine 10 and 11 together, take the trees out between the middle of them, and then after the harvest, plant grass in these two fields. Because what I want to do is we're going to take some of the trees, we're going to sacrifice a little bit of the field right now. Because we're going to, even though this is the edge of the map, I want to take some of these trees out right here, and we're going to put some sheep pens in. So we have 148,000. How much is the sheep pen going to cost us? If we even have enough money. So if we go into production... we go into animals, we go into sheep. The modded sheep pen is 97,000, so yeah. So we're going to have to sell something else off before we can buy sheep, but at least we can get this prepped now for some sheep pens. So we should be able to get back in here to get some of these trees down. And we may have to use the, if I lower that. Why are you not? Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we should be able to get the stump. So yeah, I want to make room here for some sheep pens. So we can use the wood chips anyway. And we're not going to be able to actually buy the sheep until we get a little bit more cash. Sheep or goats, whatever is on this map. Alright, 65,000. These couple trees really fill us up. But at least we're not that far from our sawmill. I don't want to buy the sheep pen across the sheep farm across the map. I think there is one across the map. I haven't found it. But I don't want to have to travel across the map to take care of sheep. Now, if we need a little bit more cash, we could sell the honey off. But we should have some veggies soon. Hoping by the time we're done with this little project, we have some veggies to sell. And then I want to pick up field 10 yet. I want to get 2 sheep pen down, but we don't have the money right now for 2. But I'm going to make room for 2. I think we could put these down over here without deforming a lot of the land. want to do with this one? This one's out a little bit far. Let's take this one down. We're going to have a stubborn stump. We are going to have a stubborn stump, but we're full anyway. Oh, is it not going to let us because it's off the edge of the map? It's just on the edge of the map. It's not going to let us take it out. Yeah, it's not going to let us take it out. That's a shame. Yeah, I'm literally on the map border. So you have to be careful how we place these sheep in. Try not to drive through our field too much. I keep hitting the back of the map. Look at that. We won't have to cut any trees for a while, that's for sure. If that sawmill's making us a ton of money, we'll put a second one down. Since we have so many trees. If we get into an excess wood chip deal, we'll throw a second one down. Yeah, I definitely want room for 2 sheep pen over here. We'll throw maybe if we can, sheep and 1 goats on the other. We won't know until we actually put the pen down. Oh, we're going to have one of these stubborn trees, are we? Oh, where did we get that little hunk of that we can't do anything with? Now I should be able to hit this and suck it in. There we go. Once again. We're going to have to drive through our field a little bit. We'll probably end up with 2 lavender fields up here. Look at the map a minute. So we'll probably end up with lavender in 12 and 13. 10 and 11 we'll try and combine together if we can. Even if we have to do a little bit of smoothing between the fields, and those will both be grass. I'm not sure what we're going to plant on 9. We'll probably keep 14 and 15 in wheat, and I'm not sure what we'll do with the other 2 fields. By this, I figured this was a nice flat area back here to put the sheep pens in without it deforming the ground too much. Is it going to let me take this one out? Or is it off the map border? Oh, it's going to let me take that one out. Perfect. That one I should be able to leave. Again, we're full. Now, is this relatively flat for us to take these trees out between these 2 fields? Yeah, it should be. So we should be able to combine these 2 fields together and make it one big grass meadow over here. That'll keep our sheep fed for a while. Once we get some. So yeah, second sawmill may be in our near future. Make a wide swing and not drive on the field too much. Nope, of course not. Because I want to keep this series going and the new 4X map, because the new 4X map, this one's going to continue to be our mostly realistic series, except for the auto load trailer. The new 4X map, where I'm going to be able to continue to use, the big equipment on it, and still go kind of sort of balls to the wall, but be semi-realistic. And we are going to play that map with seasons on. But we should be able to earn a lot more money a lot quicker. But it's going to be a lot more expensive to buy land. Alright, so I'm going to sacrifice part of the field. So let's jump into construction. Let's jump into animals. Let's jump into sheep. And I'm going to grab the modded one, and we're going to toss it kind of sort of here at the edge of the field. It's going to cost us 97,000. And the pallets should spawn because it's not off of the map border, so the map border doesn't end until back here at the end of the sheep pen. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, so we're going to be able to... So we'll put a second one down. We'll put sheep in one. We'll put goats in the other. As soon as we have another $97,000. Now, we have $51,000. I'm going to hold... I'm not going to buy that other field yet. So I still want to buy 10. 10 is going to cost us 34,000. We have enough cash, but I want a little bit of emergency money. So did our greenhouses spit anything out? Or are we still going to be waiting for those? Let's check the production menu really quick. No, it's 34, so we're not going to have any produce to sell. Oh, end up driving through this crop. So we can't take the trees down between the fields until we buy the other field. So let's get this guy back to the farm. I know what we could do. Let's go sell off a load of let's sell off the silage we have. And then we should be able to buy that field. So no, I don't think it's going to be a full... It might be a full load. No, it's not going to be a full load. But, you know, 38,000 liters should get us about another $45,000. We'll earn enough to buy that field. I'm so tempted to put a second sawmill down. And not buy lavender. Just, we'll have to sell the wax off. I didn't check the store to see what we had. Maybe there's a better seeder there. So we'll check the used equipment when we get this sold. We should have a right-hand turn coming up here just after this field, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a road hog. I'll drive up the center of the road. Oh, I'm not on the trailer. Alright, there we go. What do we get? 65,000, so we can pick that field up. So let's grab... I may have slowed those greenhouses down too much now. So let's grab 11. So that's going to put us in decent shape for fields. And all these fields have crop in them. So 12, we should get a harvest here soon. 12 is that soybean? It is. So soybean, yeah, so come October 1st, we should be able to harvest the soybean. And I think we have rye. Oh, so it's not ready yet. Oh, hang on, what was in field 9? Rye. What growth stage is that in? Yeah, so we're not going to be able to... I don't think that's going to be ready to harvest. Not going to get any sheep yet until we sell another load of veggies and fruits off. Now the other project we have to do is we have to throw some water in our greenhouses. Be our turn in here. And I'm going to leave this kit together just as she sits over here. Come on, your little red tractor. I know you're over here somewhere. We haven't used you in a minute. Let's grab the wheat. And now we'll go grab our water tanker, which is over this way. Whether it's full or not, I have no idea. So hard to do my... Yeah, we are full. Awesome. So hard to do with my fingers wanting to go the opposite way. Not wanting to go the opposite... Steer the opposite way to try and back that up. Not sure how much these hold. But since there's no crates on the ground, it should make it a little bit easier on us. And again, just to make it easier, I'm going to do out of cab view. I forgot how slow this tanker is to fill and empty. And we do have 9 of them to take care of. If this is going to be... Oh, no, it's not. I was going to say, if this is going to be 9 full loads, this is going to be super painful. We're going to go through at least 2 tanks. Or a tank and a half. Now this next one gets a little hairy. Well, this one's taken more than the last few. This one's a pain to get in and out of. We're gonna have to take that tree out. Going to take the rest of it. Nope. Alright, let's go top. Well, I'm not going to completely top it off, but let's get this back up to about 25%. So we have 3 more to fill. Okay, so this fills pretty quick. Just this thing takes forever to it must have a really slow unload speed. Alright, so we have 3 more. Oh my goodness, excuse me. In the trees, always. Story of my life. Well, I did grow up in the country with 1,000 acres of empty land behind our house. So we didn't own it. It was all owned by the coal company, but we roamed it, that's for sure. Spent more time in those woods in my childhood than I spent time in the woods in my entire adult life. We used to, I'm surprised none of us got killed exploring the old mine shafts and walking along the cliffs and then going into the old bear caves. Well, they weren't old bear caves, they were bear caves. I'm surprised none of us have gotten killed by a bear as a kid. Alright, so that chore is done. We have a couple more odd crates of fruits and veggies in there. We'll continue to top those off with our tanker. The other thing I want to look at is any used equipment this time, which we didn't look at. I mean, we only have 83,000. But anything used, nothing that we need. Let's go into pallets. That's all we're going to have. So liquid fur, let's just get 1 for now. Oh, it's going to be way down here down the hill, is it? Alright, can we move this with having super strength turned off? Or are we going to need to go get our trailer? No. Alright, I'm going to cheat. We're going to turn super strength on. I don't know how much... This is only 2,000 liters. Let's see how much our greenhouses need. What I would like to do is get us a tanker with dedicated just to liquid fertilizer and leave it parked up here. And buy it as we need it and just move it over with the tanker. But let's see how much these greenhouses actually need. Is it not going to... Oh, it's not going to take it from a container. Damn it. It's not going to take it from a container. We're going to have to empty it from a tanker. Because liquid fertilizer, we have 3,831 liters. I'm not sure. Let's look at... Let me turn super strength off. Let's look at the menu real quick. So okay, so we're fine. We're well over 50%. So we'll just leave this. We're just gonna leave this guy sit over here until we need it. So that was $3,200 that I did not need to spend. All right, any more contracts? Which I doubt, because now we're just waiting for October. Yeah. Fruits and veggies, how long before we have a pallet spawn? What are we up to? 3,400. So it's going to be... I may have slowed them down too much. I'm going to speed them back up a little bit. Trying to get the balance right where we get, like, one crate, like, every other day. So I think I slowed them down too much. I'll speed them back up just a little bit. I'm trying to get the balance right to keep this more realistic. Oh, I should have topped this guy off, so since this is really fast loading compared to the one built in the map. Let's top this tanker off real quick. I know this is not our road speed tractor, but we haven't used this tractor in a bit. So we sleep tonight. It's going to be should be the last day of should be the last day of September. So I think I'm running 12-day seasons, or it'll be close to the last day of September. We may have to sleep 1 or 2 more days away. Alright, yeah, let's fill that up. Yo! I forgot there's a fence there. My bad. So we don't need liquid fertilizer quite yet. We can get away with probably another month. But we're going to have to fill them with the tanker. I was hoping we could fill them from the pallets, but it doesn't look like it. So I'm looking forward to spending some more time testing the new 4X map today. And I need to get some chores done around the house, getting ready for my surgery coming up on the 8th. When does this go live? Oh, the day of my surgery. Hold on, let me look at my... Yeah, oh my goodness, yes. This is going live the day of my surgery. So wish me luck today. Like I said, it is New Year's Eve as I record this. This will be scheduled to go up on the 8th. Since we have this, I just want to dump another load in straw processing. We're getting close to the end of the episode, and we're going to... and then we'll sleep tonight and see what a new day brings us next episode. And since this is kind of hairy to drive around, we're going to jump out of cab for a minute. And let this unload. I think this is the modded Joskin that came in with the map. Yeah, this is the modded one that came with the map. I may go in and speed the unload speed up a little bit if I can. If I can find the XML file. I may speed up the load and unload speed a little bit. It's not as bad as the well that Species 7 is using on his series on Zelonka. That thing takes a half an hour to fill his tanker. It's that bad. This should have some straw left in it. Next episode we may have to dump a load of straw in here. If we put a second sawmill down, because we have a ton of trees to cut, we'll use that money to buy lavender. So pretty much we'll spend the money from what we're making from one factory to feed another. I'm curious to see how much lavender we're going to get from a harvest. If we want to keep that factory running. And I know we looked at this, but let's just take a quick peek at the straw levels one more time. So lavender factory, I know we were out of lavender. We got 35,000 liters of wax. I would love to buy 35,000 liters of lavender so we can get that soap made. We're going to have to put a second mill down. There's just no doubt about it. We got plenty of straw. So how much is another mill? I'm not going to buy it now, but I'm just curious. Construction, production. I have all my mods in here, so just ignore all these mods for this map. Small sawmill. Small sawmill. 55,000. I am so tempted. You know what? It'll give us something to do next episode. Look, the rain's going away. The sun is coming out. Well, if we sell a load of veggies off next episode, we're going to put another sawmill down. We'll see. We won't be able to afford another animal pen and the sawmill. But we sleep tonight, we'll have another load of wood chips and mulch to sell off. The other thing we need to check on is, does our new fields need anything? We'll take a quick peek at that before we get out of here. Alright. Just to make it easier on myself. So I have no idea where this road goes. And this trailer gets squirrely if you go too fast. It does not back up well. So let's take a quick peek at the map, and then I'm going to call the episode, head back to the house. So let's see if these new fields needed anything. So 9, 10, 11, and 12. I'm going to leave plowing off because we're not going to be... Oh, no, they're fully fertilized. Does any of them need lime? 12 needs lime. So we can throw a load of lime down on 12 next episode. But I'm going to call it here. I am Old Man 102. Please smash that like and subscribe on your way out and have an awesome day.